So first thing is write orders. This is primarily setting up your pivots and rolls in thrust. On the turn page, you see where it says attitude.
Yep.
Okay, so that's nose and top, so your pitch and roll. The first number is how many windows you're pitching or rolling, or how many you have left to go until it completes. The next will tell you which segment you're on and the total number of segments that it'll take.
Okay.
So if you go to the plot page and just like pivot like 3 windows, you go back to the turn page. 3 windows, not 4.
302. Which
So you're
makes
pivoting
sense.
3 windows. You're on segment 0. It'll take you until 2 segments total.
Right. Okay.
Thrust is the same way. Well, actually, thrust just tells you if you're thrusting or not.
Okay.
To set thrust is the middle button. That's the 0 next to it. That turns on your thrust. And then if you click your ship name, it'll bring up the movement grid. When you have your thrust set, it'll show the thrust part of it as well.
Okay, I see. Yep.
If you're flying flat and level, you use the orange column. Orange means you're accumulating a dot of thrust where your nose is pointing this segment. If it's a darker shade, you get 2 dots of thrust. If you're pitched, it's 2 parts. You use the green column. The first part of the green column is your major direction. Second part is your minor direction. As you are pitched up 30 degrees, it looks like.
Yep.
The first column will be horizontal. Second column will be vertical. If you're pitched up 60 degrees, you reverse that.
Right.
If you're not pivoting, you also get displacement. Those where the arrows are. So if you thrust for 4 segments without pivoting, you get 1 hex displacement on the 4th segment.
Okay.
And that'll be handled automatically as well. Okay, on the turn page, it'll also show you the fuel. That's how much fuel you spent so far. You do not mark it off until you hit a thrust brake.
At which point it'll reset to 0.
Yes. It'll also tell you thrust brake and the fuel cost. So that's when you mark it off. It's only shown here just for informational purposes.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, if you go to the Avid page now, we can actually show you all the different diamonds.
Ah, okay, yep.
So, there is a blue diamond.
Mm-hmm.
That is the crossing vector. That's used for shell star attacks. The further away it is away from the targeting reticule, the better.
Okay.
Because it means you have a smaller course offset angle.
Right, and we're largely flying towards each other right now, so...
Yep.
There it is. Okay.
So, yeah. But as you start, because that represents the relative direction I'm flying compared to you.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're standing still, that's the direction you see me moving. The green diamond, which might be under the targeting reticules. It is for me. That's why you can turn them on or off. That is your current vector. That's the direction your ship is heading. And the numbers down below on the buttons is the magnitude.
Okay.
So like right now, our crossing vector is 11. We're approaching each other at 11 hexes a turn.
Okay.
I am moving currently 8 hexes a turn in direction AF.
Right. Okay, yeah.
Okay, and we start thrusting, the red diamond will appear, and that'll be your new vector once your thrust is complete.
In our long orders, do we say how many turns we're thrusting?
Nope. You just turn off
Okay.
your engine.
So okay.
It
So
accumulates
when it
over
says
time.
okay.
It'll
That
shift over time.
okay. Okay.
So you'll if you look at it, you'll see it start shifting over time if you're thrusting at an angle to your vector.
Okay.
Okay. That's all there is there. Again, an attack vector, there is no artificial limit how many windows you can pivot. It's actually 12 because the charts only go up to 12 windows, which is a complete 360 spin. So
Right. Right. Okay.
same thing for roll. And unlike Squadron Strike, you can go back to a window.
You can. Oh, I see. Yeah. 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 Okay.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do that in Squadron Strike, but hey, have fun doing it here.
Sure. Okay. Um.
Oh, lastly, as pivots take a while to do, you see next like your triangle marker on the button row, you'll see like the +1, +2, +3. That's how many segments it'll take you to do that maneuver.
Okay. Right.
And once you start doing that, the two buttons to the far right become active. And it'll move you back and forth through your pivot or roll and show you your relative position in each part of the pivot/roll.
Gotcha. Okay.
And there is also the predictive markers, the purple target reticule and range. I'm not exactly sure what they actually represent because it's the whole shoot then move makes things confusing at times. Hey, Crow, nice to see you in chat.
Okay. Yeah.
So just keep that in mind. It may not be 100% accurate.
Okay.
Okay. And once you're done plotting, just go and unlock the turn.
Okay.
Let's see. Where's my mouse? There it is. Okay. Any fire orders?
Oh. Was I supposed to write those down too? I suppose.
Yes.
Well, then I guess not.
Okay. We're kind of long range from each other, so usually not in the very first segment.
I figure if I go through all 8 coil gun shots, then I'm doing pretty well. So I thought about doing it, but okay.
Well, coil guns at this range will take 14 segments to reach me.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's a long time.
But I didn't write it down, so I'm not doing it. Okay.
Well, okay, we'll take a second, though, to go over the interface.
Okay.
So go to the ARCS page, select your ship and my ship as the target. Select the coil gun MV16.
Yep.
So you see it takes 14 segments, reticles are 3.5.
Right.
Okay, and where the red marker is, that's where you have to aim to hit me. It automatically calculates the aim shift.
Okay.
Just to warn you, as we get some very funky vectors going and angles, you can have up to 5 or 6 windows lit up for the aim shift. So if it looks like a smear of red on your screen, that's A-OK.
That just means any of those would be acceptable.
Correct.
Okay.
Technically, it's supposed to follow like the great circle between 2 points, but that's not actually defined in the rules.
Okay then.
Yeah, so it's like something I need to work with Ken about sometime in the future. Now, if you hit the L button, it'll bring up the Shellstar interface. You see it?
Ah, there. Just took a little bit. Okay. Okay, I see the shell star interface. Okay.
Yep. And so it'll have the impact, which should be what
2/7. Yep.
2/7. Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. AF. AF.
Yep, AF, that's the impact. So hit me from direction AF. So I'm looking at you on my screen, it's CD because we're opposite.
Yep.
Okay, then there's the 9 dodge zones. And no, everyone starts off in the middle. And the dots, that's how many dots of fuel I have to spend in the dodge directions to move to that zone.
Right. Okay. Oh, and this is just showing me the track.
Yep. Now to
Okay.
actually put a shell star, to put the impactors on there, you click a zone. For example, the center.
Okay.
And you'll see like a plus, minus, a repeat button, and a missile button.
Okay.
To put an impactor there, you just hit the plus button. And it'll ask you for the stats of the impactor. These are normal 50 kilogram
Right.
impactors with no hardening, so just click add. That puts one impactor. But remember, these launchers will fire 4 impactors at once. So just hit the repeat button until it says times 4.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then you can click next or previous, doesn't matter. It'll take you back to the shell star. And you'll see like a 4X there in the middle.
Yep. Okay.
Now, to do a missile, just click another dodge zone. Doesn't matter. You click the missile button, and it'll bring up a smaller shell star, with just 5 windows on it.
Right.
Because missiles can deploy to an adjacent zone.
Right.
So if so your missile's in the middle, and you can deploy up, bottom, left, or right. Or in the middle. Up to you. You click a zone, and you add in your impactors the exact same way. But remember, a 50 kilogram bay has 3 impactors, and a 100 kilogram bay... Oh, no, whoa. My bad, you only add in the bays.
Oh,
because they're all the same, so you only have to do
so
it once.
each bay has to go to the same place.
Yeah, so you only put in bays, you don't put the whole... You know, if you do like 3 bays, it'll just be... that'll be a lot of impactors.
So I did that, and
Oops. Let me go to the missile again.
it looks like a blank line, but when I go to the drop-down menu, there is a single line, like a dozen lines down, that has what I entered. Does that
What
make any
browser are
sense
you
at
using?
all? Safari.
Oh, okay. It could be a Safari thing then. It's the first line for me.
Okay. No,
Okay.
I'll see if it does it when I'm firing them in anger or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you you're on the missile part, right?
Yep.
Okay, so if you so if you hit the next button, get back to the missile designer. That has the 5 zones. It should say like times 3x, where you put 1 bus there.
This shows 2+ because I tried to put 100 bay there.
Yep, that's right then.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's 2 impactors.
Right. 2 and pluses, hundreds, and X's are 50s and stuff. Okay. Okay.
Then if you click add missile, add the missile to the actual shell star.
Okay, there's 1 minute, missile number 1. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And then when you're on the time track page, if you click next, you'll go to the launch page. And obviously click launch to launch it.
Okay. But I didn't do that, so.
Now on my end, if you have like anything special about the impactors, like if they're AP, frag, or have hardening, it will not show up on my screen.
Gotcha.
So all that's secret information.
Okay.
So it'll be hidden. Same thing for nukes.
Sure. Well, that's the whole point of nukes.
Yeah, you have the decoys. Okay, so we have no fire orders, so we can just unclick that.
Okay.
Any long orders?
Okay, so long orders. I've got set facing changes. Those are the plot I already did, right?
Correct. In long orders,
Okay.
basically anything you can change anything you wrote down in right orders for 1 flex point apiece.
Right.
So if
Okay.
you plotted a pivot, you're like, oh crap, he just fired a missile at me. Cancel that pivot and do a different one. That's a flex point.
Gotcha. Okay.
Once the pivot starts or roll starts, you can't cancel it. You have to wait. You have to wait it out.
Okay.
But you can also then change your thrust. You can turn it on, turn it off in long orders for a flex point.
Right.
Also in long orders is also when zone defense happens.
Okay.
Okay, like I said, the rest of the turn we can pretty much click through as fast as possible, unless a decision pops up.
Okay.
Some of these don't lock because it's like, oh hey, we're on the virtual map and movement has no decisions.
Right.
Thrust brake has a decision because you might be marking off fuel.
Okay.
Okay, and then regen, in case you need to adjust things.
Okay.
Okay.
Regenerate flex points would normally be at a turn break, right?
Nope. Every segment
No.
you get your flex point back.
Oh, okay. My mistake. Okay,
No
segment 2.
Yeah, right orders. So let's see. I kind of want to throw my missiles at him. So I'm going to pop up so I can launch some missiles at him. In 2 segments. Because missiles, you can fire off bore for a flex point. And my missiles, for some strange reason, are in the back. Yep. Okay. Any fire orders?
I'm going to actually launch them this time just to, do it. So, it's going to be the coil gun in E because that's the one that's bearing. Okay. So I can spread the coil gun fire out if I want to, right?
No. All shells from the same launcher have to go to the same window.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
Yep. Launch off arc by up to 3 avid windows for a flex point.
Woohoo. Yeah, that's probably not going to do anything useful, but... Okay, and then I mark ammo somewhere.
Yeah, anywhere you want. Okay, so I'll be pitching up. I'll probably pivot like a window so I get 1 launcher in, so I can launch 2 missiles at once instead of just 1. Yeah, because the AR 350s will give me a nice wide spread. Okay. Long orders. I'm going to spend a flex point to change the plot. Let's see. Do I have to? I actually don't have to. I think I'll be good. By the way, I can now see a shell star coming in. So 450s. And get here on 2-8. Great, that's a long freaking time from now. Okay. Oh, by the way, if you click on my ship name, you also see my plot.
I see your plot.
Yep. So click on my ship name and go to the Avid. Okay, we click on my ship name. It brings up the movement grid.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I see. So I
You
can
clicked on
see
that.
how you're pivoting.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
And I can do the same to you.
Okie doke.
Time to write orders. Okay, going down there. Not going to bother with that. However, my AR 350s are burn 3. 11 segments, rate of closure 4.5. Yeah, it's going to take a while to get there. But, we shall see. And I'm back. Any fire orders?
Oh, sorry, I haven't. Oh, fire orders. No fire orders.
Okay, long orders. None? Okay. Okay, back around to write orders again.
Okay.
What's he doing? Oh, he's thrusting 5. Oh, perfect. The more he thrusts towards me, the better. Okay. He's also pitching straight up. Interesting. So if I put one missile above, one missile below. I'm still finishing up my pivot this segment. Yeah. Okay. And I'm actually screwed things up a little bit, but fix that easily enough. Any fire orders?
No. Question about fire orders. Would I have to normally write down, like, I'm firing all of my lasers in the orders phase, or do I do that now?
Typically in the orders, it's okay. It's poorly defined in the rule book, but typically you write everything down in the right orders phase because it's all simultaneous. Then,
Right.
because
Okay.
one of the things you can do in the as well is spend a flex point to rearrange the steps in the fire orders phase.
Right. I have a vague memory of this. Okay.
For example, if you want to make sure you fire your beam weapons before seekers are launched, because damage is resolved right away.
Mm-hmm.
So if you manage to blow up one of my seekers, my launchers, it doesn't launch.
What if we both spend points to do that?
Then we do the default order then.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's something else I need to talk to Ken about to get things slightly more clarified and how things actually work.
Yeah.
Because I want to write a little interface for it so you can just rearrange it by dragging and dropping, and then the software will go, okay, this is the order in which stuff occurs.
Gotcha.
Right orders. So I finished that. I am trying to get these windows right there, and I failed miserably. So I need to roll a little bit. Or I can just keep pivoting. So in 2 segments, I'll be able to launch 2 missiles at him. Well, probably next segment, if I really wanted to. Okay. Rate of closure 4.5. If I launch the burn 4s, 5.5. 10 segments. So if I launch 2 missiles next turn, next segment, then 2 missiles the following segment, it'll be a time on target that can really saturate his defenses. Any fire orders?
Nope.
Oops. Hello. Okay. Getting closer. That shell start's going to be annoying. It is a long ways away. Okay. I have no orders as I'm still rolling or pivoting. What's he doing? Looks like he's trying to get a missile bearing on me again. It's pointed straight up. Okay. Any fire orders?
Nope.
Okay, back to right orders again. Let's see. How are we doing? Range 39. Yeah, well outside laser range.
One of these days I have to figure out the roll geometry, but for now we're good.
Yeah, our lasers go out to 30, so. Both segments. Yeah, here's what I have the. Oh my god, it's a smear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, check out burn 1 intercept on me. You should have something like, oh, I don't know, depending on your orientation. I have like 7 windows lit up.
Check. Oh, for missiles?
Yeah.
4.
Yeah. I'm also pitched and rolled a bit different, so.
Yeah.
It's like 7 windows. It's like.
But any missiles that I actually have. Missile burn. Missiles have a constant burn rate? Okay.
Yeah, they'll burn for X number. Yeah, they all have the same burn rate. It's, was it, 8, they accelerated 8 hexes a segment. Or
Gotcha.
so many segments.
Right. And then sprint is 12, or yeah, okay.
Like 16 or 24.
Yeah.
I want to launch him now. It's actually, where are we? Rotor's phase? Yeah. It's actually an arc. Oh, 10 segments. For burn 3. His nose is facing the wrong direction, though. His nose is facing me. Which it's going to be. Oh. No, he's going in a lateral direction. Interesting. But he's not there yet. I think I'm going to launch 2 missiles. So, right orders. Okay. I'm going to spend a flex point, and I'm going to put out the burn 3s. Yeah, the burn 3s. So the burn 3s are they're both my AR 350s. So that's 1 from each mount. Okay. Fire orders!
None here, but I'm guessing you have some.
Yep, I'm launching a pair of missiles. So I have 1 in arc, and the other I'm spending a flex point so I can off-fire by up to 3 windows.
Gotcha.
Let me just get those entered real fast. Let's see, the 350s have impactor, so it's missile. He's going that away, so I'll put a bay there. Let's see, bay there. I'll put 2 bays there. Okay. Add missile. Let's see, don't want to duplicate it. That's right, you can't duplicate missiles. The 1 bay. I'll put all 3 bays in the center. That can shift it if he starts thrusting. Okay. Want to put it there? So. Oops. Want to put it there. Put all 3 bays. Right there. Okay. Turn 3, segment 1. Okay, missiles in the void. And it hits sync so you'll be able to see it. You there?
Oh, I'm sorry, I pushed to talk. I see 2 1s, so those are 2 indistinguishable missile buses.
Yep.
That are thrusting for 3 turns, which is why they're red and underlined.
Correct.
Okay. So I will assume that is 18 550 kilogram impactors. So that'll be fun. Okay. Well, that's why we're dodging the way we are, right?
Yep. Oh, crud. I did things backwards. Oh, well.
You did things backwards. Oh. Okay. Sure.
Yeah, I should have checked the dodge directions before I allocated things. It's like, up, other direction, other direction. Here you can spend flex point to do something in response to my launch. If you want to change a pivot, oh, you're already in a pivot.
Right, I'm already in a pivot, but it's the direction I want to go because you didn't look at my pivot.
I did, but then I read it backwards.
Right? Okay. So, through no fault of my own, I am pivoting the right way.
So he thinks. Oh, I forgot to take down my orders. No, I think I'll follow through and launch those missiles. Those are burn 4. So they'll impact at the same time. Okay. And make sure I double check the dodge directions first this time. Because he's going to be into direction B. Let's toss a couple missiles in front of him in direction B and force him to make choices. Okay. Any fire orders?
Nope.
I do.
Okay.
I got a nice time on target calculation going, so.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
And now it's like, yeah, let's make sure I'm going the right direction with my shots. And these are 100 kilogram impactors. I'll do one right there. Oops. Kilogram impactor. And they are launched. By the way, a common defensive technique against missiles is to shoot them while they're in flight before they deploy.
Sure. I'm not seeing that they're going to be in range for that at the moment, but I guess this one will be in extreme range. Or you mean with coil guns?
No, with lasers.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
The maximum range was 30, yeah?
Yep. That's why I launched them now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the one I just launched, last segment will not be in range before I deploy. Well, it might be if you spend a flex point.
Oh, right, because
you change the turn order so you fire at Seekers before they deploy. They blow up first.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, where is the fire orders? No, it's not on any of the reference sheets. I'll have to remember to look that up. Okay.
Oh, well,
It shows it here when we do it, but
yeah, it's
oh, okay.
I thought it was on the sequence of play. Do. Oh, we hit the turn break.
Yep. Okay.
So the big decision is whether or not to surrender.
Should I extend my radiators? Okay.
No. No, actually, it's activate, deactivate reactors.
Mm-hmm. And so to do that, I go to the ARCs page and turn on some number between
0 and 3.
0 and 3. It'll let me go more. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's some ships have bigger reactors.
So if I do, I have to turn. They're all or nothing,
You can set to any level.
and I'll get exactly that much heat.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't know what I want to do here.
Well, we're currently at range 35 from each other,
Yeah, oh, I know.
and our crossing vector is 14.
So we've got a while, is what you're saying.
So at the end of the turn, we'll be at range 22 from each other. Looking at the Avid and Arcs page.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's a really bad shot.
Yes. Okay. Well, I've set something. So.
Okay. So you most likely will be using power for your lasers this turn. Or to shoot down a missile. Or 2. Or 4.
Right.
Now you have 2 choices when shooting at missiles. You can do a full burn, which costs, I think, 3 energy for these weapons.
Yep.
Or you can downfire. If you downfire, it only costs 1 energy. You have a 1-turn cooldown. But on the damage chart, I'll just bring it up real fast.
Be his own defense of 1, which is not super effective.
Yeah, on the damage chart, all of the... Sorry, just getting on screen. All of the D numbers become zeros. And all the full numbers put a D in front of them.
Yep.
So it'll be 1 point of zone defense. However, a missile under thrust has 5 levels of vulnerability. So I subtract 5 from my die roll.
So it'll just blow up.
No, it becomes. I need to get like a 7, 8, or 9. Pretty sure it's 5 levels of vulnerability. Let me double check that. I'm sorry, it's 3 levels of vulnerability, not 5.
Okay.
But yeah, so it makes it harder. So a long range shot with a downfired laser can produce a useful effect for minimum power.
Right.
Full blast would be a lot more deadly because a full point counts as 12 points of defense.
Right.
So that's the choice you have to make.
Yep.
Okay. I'm not going to turn them on my reactors. It's not good at this range yet. Though I do have that Impactor coming in. But it's a full turn ahead yet. But I want to start thinking about it soon. And that is it for today's installment. If you like this, please consider hitting the like button. If you want to see more content like this, please hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out in the YouTube algorithms and getting the content out to the wider public. And the comments are always appreciated down below. We post new content every weekday. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 11:15 a.m. New York time. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.